it's great to hear all John's songs. We've all had many times with him at his place talking about his family. And what I think is great about John is he used all those popular songs, but the songs he wrote have become sort of more famous, like Barely Dengate. Rather than the original, you have to think back a bit with that and think, what was the original song about? So they became, John really made them his own. So I'm going to read you a couple of poems. The first one is called A Rich and Varied Compost Heap. Sorry, it's probably a bit... I wasn't thinking about John when I decided... I was thinking about John, but not the same way. So you'll see what I mean. What John and I shared, like many of us shared with him, was our interest in our Irish background. And we actually did a few workshops together on Irish Australian songs and poems. And Michael Dwyer, who came out here from one of the big Irish rebellions, is buried at Waverley Cemetery. And when I was a child, my mother took me there. We lived in that area because my grandparents were buried there. And Easter Monday morning is big. The Irish go out there to celebrate all the Irish rebellions. And I was thinking of one day, and I wrote this poem, A Rich and Varied Compost Heap. So I'll do it for you. Above the sound of southern rain, the drum beats for you, Michael Dwyer, on this Easter Monday morning. You're brave at Waverley, a symbol of Ireland's struggle to be free. The memory of 1798, 1848, 1916, 1969, imprinted in the deep clay soil. My paternal grandparents, Sarah Jane McCann and Richard Glaister, lie near you. The earth made stronger by an assortment of bones breaking down, a rich and varied compost heap. By chain, starvation and terrorism, the Sassanach tried to break us. Some of our ancestors were killed, some forced to plough the dense Connemara stones, and some issued with a one-way ticket to the great South Land. And now, despite the odds, we've been absorbed into a part of the Australian landscape, not by skin colouring, freckles a dead giveaway, but by refusing to give in or lie down quietly. And today, beneath the squalls and southern rain, we stand at your grave on this Easter Monday morning. This one is called Two Fat Cats, and it's set in Dengate, which has a relevance for John, obviously, and his mother, and also for a few of us who went to the Turner Bay Festival before. On the walls of the Niagara Cafe, there are photos, signatures of former Labor colleagues, as well as other celebrities, such as boxers and footballers. And descending rickety stairs outside the ladies' loo, I stumble over two corpulent cats, orange and white striped, sprawling on cracked concrete to escape summer's heat. One languidly opens an eye, sussing me out, before drifting back to sleep. They're totally at ease and self-absorbed, these two fat cats from Dengate. And this poem I'd like to do is one set around the historic graveyard and cemetery where I live in Newtown. And John has been over there in Annandale many times, and we've had many the jar and the pub that's referred to here, the Courthouse Hotel, which some people might know. And I dedicated this poem to my son Paddy, who some may know, and to John. So here it goes, another take on recycling. The suburb of Newtown developed rapidly after Camberdown Cemetery, an Anglican graveyard, was established in 1848. The publican of the Courthouse Hotel, unhappy with the cemetery's proximity, complained that during heavy rain, maggots were washed out through fence patterns in Lennox Street, and those not devoured by his duck ended up in the pub's water supply. Protein enhanced This gave a distinctive flavour to water and beer, thereby presenting a positive case for recycling, even way back then. Now I know John wouldn't have cared about the water as he never drank it, did he? I know I wouldn't sit water in your place with John there, I must say that was one thing he stuck with all his life. Aversion to water. Well, that's if you like the good news. This one I actually wrote for John when he died, and Dale wanted me to read it for you, so it's in memory of John. Sunset twines around the slender church spire, encircled by burnished gum leaves, as flickers of gold dart between dense foliage of the historic graveyard, where we've had a few picnics over the years. Grey, silvery clouds are tinged with colour, but my eyes are blurred with tears. Fear, my friend. There'll be no more singing of Irish rebel songs, Aussie folk songs in public places, embarrassing all those around us, bemoaning beaches, Aussie cricket and rugby scores, our defeat once again by the ponds. But your spirit songs, poems, political satires will live on. A busker, the clarity of your tin whistle flowed around city streets, stopping people passing in their tracks. And your impish smile, erudite, dramatic, and humorous stories, grasp of history, disgust with short-sighted and self-serving colleagues, entwined my life for so many precious years. And as sunset simmers the horizon, illuming gum trees, the sky, the rich tapestry of a life well lived. Night sits there with the gentle dark, bringing momentary respite from grief and bestowing tranquility and a sense of peace. Thank you very much.